I had always imagined motherhood as a blissful, picture-perfect experience filled with soft baby giggles and quiet moments of bonding. But when my son Alfie was born, I was hit with an unexpected wave of postnatal depression. And it wasn't that Alfie was difficult, it was quite the opposite. He was an easy, calm baby, but the overwhelming sadness and numbness I felt after his birth had little to do with him. It was like a fog had settled over my life, making it hard to feel connected to anything, even the things that I had loved the most. Depression weighed down on me, making it every day feel like an uphill battle. I absolutely adored Alfie, but the joy I thought I would feel as a new mum seemed distant and out of reach. The guilt of not feeling the way I thought I should feel made things 10 times worse. I felt like I was failing, like I couldn't find my place in motherhood. One day, Alfie was napping in his bed, and I was just standing in the middle of my cluttered kitchen. There was dishes piled up in the sink, toys scattered across the floor, and I just felt utterly lost. So in a moment of desperation, I grabbed a cloth and I just started cleaning. I was scrubbing countertops, wiping down surfaces, putting things back in order. It wasn't much, but it was something that I could control. As I was wiping away the mess, I felt a spark of relief. That spark became something more. The routine of cleaning gave me a sense of purpose, a way to manage the chaotic feeling inside of me. It became my quiet escape, my therapy, and soon I started sharing my cleaning routines on Instagram, and I made an account called Home with Chloe. At first it was just an account for me, a way to track my progress, to feel like I was accomplishing something even on my hardest days. But as time passed on, I realised that I was not alone. Other mums, women dealing with their own struggles, they started following me and relating back to my posts. Comments and messages were pouring in, people thanking me for my cleaning tips and for real life challenges of motherhood. And that's where my little online community began to grow. Then, just as I was finding my rhythm, the world changed. COVID-19 hit, and suddenly everyone was stuck at home, unsure what the future held. Alfie, now a toddler, still brought joy into my days, but the weight of uncertainty was too heavy. So I turned to TikTok. It was something new, something different, and I hoped it would give me a fresh start to share my cleaning routines and connect with others during such a strange time. To my surprise, the TikTok videos took off. People love watching me clean something so simple. Soothing routines resonated with millions of others who were stuck at home and feeling overwhelmed. My follower count grew rapidly, and soon I had a massive community of people tuning in daily to see my tips on organising, deep cleaning, and keeping a sense of calm in my home. And it just wasn't about the cleaning anymore. I realised that I was helping so many people in their own dark times too. In the middle of a global pandemic, my videos were bringing light into other people's homes, just as the act of cleaning had done for me. I then went on to have 2 more beautiful daughters, Primrose and Delilah. Our home was even more full with laughter and love with the 3 kids. There was never a dull moment. And we also had avocado in the mix as well. I'd come a long way from the dark days after Alfie's birth. I had found a way to manage my depression and not pushing it away. I embraced the small things that brought me comfort and joy each day. And cleaning had just become more than just a task. It was a way for me to find peace and create an order in a world that felt very chaotic. And now my TikTok community is sitting at 3.6 million followers. I found purpose in something that I just never expected. I love that my videos weren't just about keeping a tidy home. They are about helping others too who, like me, had felt lost at one point. Every message from a follower telling me that I have motivated or that my videos have brought a little light into their day means the absolute world to me. I hadn't just cleaned up my home, I cleaned up my life, one small step at a time, and I have really found a way back to happiness. And now I get to share that with every single one of you. And that is my story on how I started this incredible journey.